So I asked all of you on my Instagram, where would you want to see my beauty and skincare haul? And almost every one of you said here on YouTube a really detailed video. I think this is going to be a long video, so make sure you have like a snack, some tea, some soda, and let's just get right into it. Okay, you have to be warned, there is a lot of sunscreen in this haul. So I have the Supergoop Glow Stick. This has an SPF of 50. I have tried this and it is really nice. So basically it's very easy to use since it's like a roll-on, and it also gives you an insane glow on your skin. Plus you also get SPF, really high SPFs, and it's going to be really nice to apply this on top of sunscreen. So that's why I got this, and I had heard really good things about the Supergoop sunscreens, and this was my first time buying them. I also got the Unseen Sunscreen water resistant clear gel sunscreen primer. Now this is something that you wear underneath your makeup, and because it's water resistant, so this is going to be great for the weather that's here in Mumbai currently. It's going to be humid, it's going to be rainy, so I really want to try this out. Then, oh my god, I have the La Roche-Posay one. I love this one. If there's one sunscreen you would pick up when you're traveling, it would be this one. This is the Anthelios 50 plus. I love it so much. I actually bought a mini size as well, which I always carry this in my carry-on. I always have it in my purse. It's really good, very lightweight. I love the consistency of it. Oh, what else? I got the Uriage sunscreen. This is the tinted one. I remember my dermatologist mentioning this, which is why I picked this up, and I really hope the color matches. Like, I couldn't try it. I got it in the shade Golden Tint, and this is actually the first time I'm trying it. It's a bit light. Yeah, it's a bit light. I'm a bit disappointed, but it's fine. I'll find someone with this skin tone and probably give it to them. The formula seems really nice. It's very lightweight. Then I got another tinted sunscreen. I just saw it somewhere here. Yes, I got the Isdin tinted sunscreen. I've actually used this. I actually have a video out on my Instagram as well using this. This is the second one I got. I knew I was gonna love it, so I picked up two of these. One I'm currently using and one which is brand new. I have used so many bottles of the Isdin sunscreen, literally the only sunscreen I use. I love it, and I also really love the tinted one. This is in the shade medium. I told you this is going to be an overload of sunscreen. I got La Roche-Posay Anthelios spray. I love spray sunscreen. I get very lazy when it comes to applying sunscreen on the rest of my body, so a spray sunscreen works really well. I do love the formula of the Anthelios sunscreen that La Roche-Posay does, and this is a very lightweight transparent spray. I have used the smaller size before. Actually, I always have it on me in my purse, and which is why I got the bigger size. Then I got one of my favorite vitamin C serums, which is from La Roche-Posay. I'm so sad that you don't get this here. Nothing makes my skin glow as much as the La Roche-Posay vitamin C one. It's so good. You do have to finish it very quickly as soon as you're opened, and I am trying to finish this up, and it is very nice. If you happen to go to any French pharmacy, do pick this up. I have a couple of my favorite lip balms, some old, some new ones that I want to try from Nuxe. I absolutely love Nuxe's Rêve de Miel, so I of course had to buy one of these. I always stock up on these whenever I am traveling. One of my favorite lip balms. It's very mattifying yet very moisturizing, and I saw that they have a very rose variant of this. I did try it. They did have a tester, and this has a beautiful not too overthrowing or overpowering fragrance of rose. It's very subtle and it's very nice, and I'm very excited to try this. The only thing that I don't like about this is the packaging. So basically you have to use your finger and it can get a little messy at times, so I only use it at night. And then I also picked up this honey lip care. It's like a lip oil, and honestly I just picked it up because of the packaging. Not the most hydrating, but very glossy and very comforting. Like, it does not really stay on very long. It's an oil that sits on your lips, but I still like it because the fragrance is quite nice. For hair, I picked up this Living Proof Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I actually had heard really good things about this, and this was like a trial, sort of like mini sort of trial one that they had, and I thought this was perfect for me to try it. It basically adds lots of volume and texture to the hair. I have used this before, and it just makes your hair look very nice. It smells really good too. So that was all of skincare. Now let's move on to makeup. Let's start with something that I haven't bought in a while: nail polishes. I just was at the nail polish aisle and I just saw a couple of colors that I knew I would love. This darkish maroon shade from Maybelline. I actually used to love their Super Stay range of nail polishes. This actually lasts a really long time. And this is in the shade Rouge Couture. I actually got this for my mom because I know she loves shades like this, and I also really enjoy them. I couldn't decide because Essie had this huge range of colors, and the only one I could pick up, and something that I know I don't have a good one, is a good black, and this is the one I picked up. It was so random. This is in the shade Licorice. It's a pure black nail polish. Then I picked up a couple of OPI polishes. I got this moss green one. I've really been into this sort of green lately. This is in the shade Leaf by Example. I really like their names. They're all so funny. Instead of Lead by Example, it's Leaf by Example. So the next one I have is this nice light blue. I'm really obsessed with this color. This is in the shade NFT's Me. Oh, like NFT. Cool stuff. And then we have this one. I think this shade of blue looks really nice on me and my mom. We love a nice, good, rich blue. And this is in the shade Shore Is Something. It's a beautiful dark blue, like an indigo. So got a couple of nail polishes because we saw some interesting colors. Oh, I also picked up the OPI Rapid Dry. So you basically apply this on top of any nail polish that you have and it dries it in seconds. This thing is so good. I've been looking for it everywhere and I was so happy to find this. It's called Rapid Dry. Okay, so then I went a little ham at NYX. I bought their Glow Shots, which is like a liquid eyeshadow. Just going to swatch it. This is like a pretty lilac sort of color. It's very iridescent, beautiful, sort of purpley pink. Yeah, I think you can see the color better in the bottle. And this is what it looks like swatched. And then I got another one of their liquid eyeshadows. This is the previous one is in the shade Plum Player, and this is a bronzy one which is called Mango Moment. So it has a nice sort of peachy bronzy tone to it. Let me swatch it for you guys. I love liquid eyeshadows, and this is what it looks like. It's a very light gold, like a peachy rose gold. And I got one more of this. This is in the shade Wow Cacao. This is slightly more gold toned, more bronzy. So this is the one. I love the finish. So picked up a couple of those. Then I also picked up the Fat Lip Drip, Fat Oil Lip Drip. I've been seeing them quite often on my Instagram, and I think they have gone pretty viral. I haven't tried these yet, and apparently they are a dupe to the Dior lip oil, so I'm excited to try this. I also got the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I've heard such good things about this. I got the waterproof one. They had two variants. I prefer my eyeliners and mascaras waterproof. So I'm excited to try this again, something that I've heard a lot of hype about. I also picked up the Vivid Brights matte liquid liner. I got the shade Yellow. It's a very pretty sort of yellow, and I did see that Vivid Brights is available on Nykaa right now, but they have very limited colors. And I actually, the entire time I was shopping, I was kind of going back and forth from Nykaa to see the prices. Sorry, I'm just trying to open this box. I kept going back and forth from Nykaa to see the prices, especially in duty free. Some brands were worth it, some brands really weren't. They're pretty much priced the same, like Kiehl's or something. It just was the same, so I didn't pick anything up. The yellow eyeliner looks like. It's called Had Me at Yellow. Then I picked up a mini Laura Mercier translucent powder. I actually have the bigger size of this, and I enjoy it so much, and I want to travel with it, and I cannot because it's pretty big and it really takes up a big chunk in my makeup bag. So I'm so glad I found the mini. I found this either at the Sephora aisle. No, yes, I found this at the Bay section of Sephora where all the minis are usually kept. So I picked this up, and I also picked up the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I've heard really good stuff about their hydro grip, and that's why I picked this one up. And I also don't really use an eye primer much, and I wanted to change that, and I had seen this in one video on my Instagram, and it really looked good, so I'm excited to give this a go. I also picked up two more things from NYX. This is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I really enjoy my Dewy Finish sprays, so I wanted to try that. And I also picked up a lip lingerie. This is in the shade It's Hotter. I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. It's a nice deep brick red. I picked up the Hydro Grip Primer as well, but I did not pick up the full size because I wanted to try it. Again, something that's gone super duper viral on Instagram, and it makes your makeup last very long, and they barely had any stock. This was, I think, one of the last few pieces, so I was like, you know what, let me go try it. I also finally found the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It wasn't in stock when I bought this, but now I think it's in stock in Nykaa. This is, and the only shade that was available, I didn't even find the shade that I wanted, but this was another pretty shade. This is in the shade called Rust. It's a nice burnt orange shade, and it actually is so pigmented. It's actually even better than my Fenty Glow lip gloss. This lip gloss is so good. I have worn this and it is amazing. Next, I also picked up this lip shimmer oil from Clarins. My neighbor actually wanted one of this, and I was like, you know what, I'm also going to try this. It's basically a lip oil that has a little bit of shimmer in it as well. This is the one, and it actually looks really nice. I can't wait to try this. This is in the shade number 7, Red Hot. Next, I went ham at the NARS counter. I picked up so much stuff and actually spent the most amount of time there because I really wanted to get my shade matched. I picked up the backup for my favorite concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium to Ginger. This is, I knew the shade for this, so it was easy for me to pick up the other concealer. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I love this. I have tried this and I do get the hype now. This concealer is so good. I use this and I do not even need any foundation on my face. Then I actually picked up 2 of the NARS foundations. I've heard such good things and they are worth the hype and the money. I did not regret buying them at all. So the first one is the Light Reflecting Foundation. So so good. I will soon do a tutorial using this and you will see it is so, like, the coverage is so good, yet it's so light on the skin. It's the sheen, the radiance is beautiful without looking too over the top. It's very natural. It makes your skin look like skin but better. It just sits so beautifully. And I got the shade Barcelona in the light reflecting foundation, and then I also picked up the other one. This is the Sheer Glow foundation. As you can see, I have a type. I have a type when it comes to foundations, and it has to be lightweight, and it has to have coverage, and it has to look like good skin. And that's what this one does as well. This one has a slightly more coverage than this. This is a very light to medium finish, and this is medium to full coverage, but again very lightweight. Okay, so this is also in medium 4 Barcelona, so that's my shade, and medium 2 ginger is my concealer shade. Last but not the least, these are the only thing I could find in Rare Beauty. I think I went to 3 or 4 Sephoras, and honestly these are the only 3 things that I could find in stock. Everything was out of stock. It looked like the Rare Beauty counter was empty. Literally, the testers were over. There were no products whatsoever. Literally, the hype is real. This is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm. Love it. It's so nice. This is in the shade Nearly Mauve. I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys here. It's such a nice everyday lip color. I love this. It feels like a lip balm with a sheer tint in it. It wears so beautifully. It's not sticky. I love this. I'm so glad I picked this up. And then I got the same thing in another shade called Nearly Berry. This is Nearly Berry. Last but not the least, I got the Rare Beauty Kind Words matte lipstick. I'm actually wearing it on my lips right now. This is in the shade Gifted. I have been wearing this non-stop ever since. It's a pretty chocolatey brown mauve-y sort of everyday color. This is what it looks like. I really love the finish, the formula, and the longevity of the lipstick as well. The packaging is really cute as well. I do have their blushes. I bought it the last time when I was in Dubai last year, and I also have tried their highlighter, which is amazing. The only thing I haven't tried from Rare Beauty, and I was really looking forward to buying, were their foundations and concealers, but none of it was in stock, which is why, but I'm kind of glad I went and I got the NARS ones, because I have been eyeing these as well. Why do they look like different colors when they're literally the same? This one looks slightly lighter. But yeah, that concludes the beauty haul. Let me know if you want to see like a fashion haul, because I did go to Bicester Village, I did go to La Vallée in Paris, and I picked up a lot of bags, but I'm not really sure if people would want to see that, especially like luxury stuff and designer bags and stuff like that. I didn't buy too much, but I did end up buying a couple of Coach bags, and really wanted a tote from them, so picked that. And yeah, let me know. I will try to film that. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and maybe the next video would be yoga series. I really want to do that too, like create like everyday yoga that you can flow with me. I think that would be quite nice. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye.